and had a temper.
I didn't know there's another way to live.
Courtney Townsend says he was in a dark place when he spotted online videos posted by Eligio Bishop. The accused cult leader invited him to join his group at a compound in Mexico. But he says his trip to what he believed was paradise would eventually change.
Were folks within the group able to say no to Mr. Bishop?
He did. It was posted a couple videos of you without your consent, right?
Right.
On Twitter.
Right.
Anything else?
He also had his women abuse me, like jump me. So that's another thing.
Notice that when
Trial of an accused cult leader. More gripping testimony today. Prosecutors say he raped one of his former followers when she tried to leave. Channel 2's Tom Regan live now at the DeKalb County
Were
Courthouse.
folks within the group able to say no to Mr. Bishop?
The option is to leave or agree.
Prosecutors say when a 22-year-old woman tried to leave the cult, housed in DeKalb County in 2022, Bishop raped her and later posted sexually explicit videos of her online without her consent.
I'm just going to play my role, play my part, and just stay there until I get some help moving on out. Friendly, but I don't know. It was just weird. It was just weird for me. So I was just, trying to understand where he was coming from.
Townsend
He didn't like my
says
face.
the 40-year-old leader, also known as NatureBoy, had a short fuse.
What would happen if someone upset or angered Mr. Bishop?
I would say that emotional abuse would begin.
Jurors also heard from a
His
prosecution.
general lack of accountability. So I would say that fits the profile of a destructive authoritarian leader.
But a defense lawyer questioned Ross's authority to be an expert witness on cults.
You've never been certified as a therapist?
No.
A counselor?
No.
Something coming from nothing. How do we have mathematics today? How does the number one even exist? Because it doesn't exist. It's nothing pretending to be something just like you. And we are all numbers. And you are nothing pretending to be something. You are an infinite being. You could not be conceptualized. You are playing an illusion on your own self. You are dreaming a genetic code.
And had a temper.
So, YouTube family, how y'all going on today with y'all, man? Welcome back to our channel where we serve you all the latest scoop on the hottest news topics. And today we're diving headfirst into the gripping saga of Eligio Bishop, aka NatureBoy's, his basically cult trial. Strap yourselves in because this one is pretty much a wild one. Now, if you haven't heard about this yet, let me fill you in. Eligio Bishop, the proclaimed that is leader of a controversial religious cult group known as Carbon Nation, and his name is also 3 God. He goes by a lot of several different names, but he is currently on trial facing a slew of charges ranging from fraud to basically taking these women under his command, ladies and gentlemen. So the controversial religious cult has been in the media light, and let me tell you this, folks, the allegations against Mr. Bishop's is just not looking good, and it's shocking as they come. Now, you guys know some of the news reports. I want to get started right away with the things. We know when Eligio did his thing, the news went frenzy.
and Bishop would make member and joined the group in 2017.
Why would I rape a girl? I'm a ladies' man.
One victim who took the stand joined the group in 2017 and says at first everything was going well, but says the situation changed and Bishop would make members beat up other members.
I had also just witnessed the women jumping another woman. In that moment, I feel like I had shut down.
Eligio Bishop separated the men and the women into 2 different Airbnbs. His thoughts are every woman is his wife.
Another victim claimed Bishop also posted revenge porn of her.
After I left, NatureBoy decided to start leaking sexual videos of me that I did not consent.
Both victims confirmed they knew Eligio Bishop was the leader and they couldn't tell him no.
What about the guys there that and the girls that claim that you are God?
I am.
So basically what you're watching is two former Carbon Nation members testified in the alleged cult leaders Elijah Bishop's NatureBoy's trial, and they said a lot of things. Now, Mr. Bishop, infamously known as NatureBoy, spoke during his 2022 interview with detectives, and the two victims took the stand Monday as the alleged cult leader faces trial. Now, Bishop, the leader of Carbon Nation, basically denied all these allegations, and he said women weren't allowed to wear shirts. Well, that's what one of the members said. And according to the accusations against Mr. Bishop, he claims he's a ladies' man. Therefore, there's no way he could have raped any females. And matter of fact, we have the body arrest when they came to his house to actually take him down.
Is everything okay?
Everything is okay. Everything good.
I know, we just got another call out here. Okay, once again, hopefully this is, I don't know who this person is.
What's up, G?
Man, listen, did you say one thing on your live?
What?
Let me holler.
Did I say one thing? What?
Nothing wrong with preaching, like nothing wrong
with harming no kids. We don't believe in harming animals. We don't believe in harming the earth. We don't believe in harming human beings. We are peaceful people that teach meditation and living in tune with the universe. That's the opposite of what we're teaching. But that's the trouble, though. People that don't agree say that to bring cops over here to make a scene.
Now, in that video, they didn't quite arrest him yet. There were more investigating allegations. More slew of things was going on because this woman right here was the first one to actually go viral for saying some of the things and claims and allegations against NatureBoy.
He did it was posted a couple videos of you without your consent, right? On Twitter.
Right.
Anything else?
He also had his women abuse me, like jump me. So that's another thing.
Notice that when
Now, going off that interview she did with the body cam footage that was recorded, she also gave a sit-down interview of one of the lead investigators on the alleged things that she claimed that NatureBoy done to her or did to her.
This is background on what's going on. Okay, well, I just got out of a cult that resides in Atlanta, Georgia currently. The cult leader, his name is Elijah Bishop. This cult is really popular online, is renowned as a sex cult. Now that I'm out, I'm seeing how mentally ill and abusive it is, and me myself, I am now like coming out and seeing that I am in the narcissistic abuse syndrome. At this point, I'm not going to resist him or anything of that nature. I'm just going to play my role, play my part, and just stay there until I get some help moving on out. Friendly, but I don't know. It was just weird. It was just weird for me. So I was just, trying to understand where he was coming from. He didn't like my faces, and he was basically telling the other girls it was okay for them to hit me if I get out of order. So doing anything to y'all at this point, I just want to go. And it got kind of loud to the point where another girl comes in who pushed me from before and was like,
basically she alleged to these things, which Elijah Bishop, aka NatureBoy, would address these things in court. And he said to the lead detective when he was recorded, he said, "I did that to who? I wouldn't do that to anyone, not no female. I have all of these women. Why would I do these things to them? I have 5 women. Why would I do these things to a girl? I'm a ladies' man," he argued in his interview with police. Another victim who took the stand said she joined the group in 2017. She testified at first things were going well until Bishop would allegedly make members hit each other. Now, these things went a little bit wild west, but this is what NatureBoy had to say on how he looks at the females in his cult and what he sees them as.
You definitely sitting up there like the king and eating grapes and all that shit. So,
Right.
Naparsa Dog, go ahead, man. Yes, go ahead, man.
I have a lot of questions. I mean, the last thing I was wondering about is the homosexuality. I'm wondering if he's a god, what about the women that you're calling Orishas? Are they also gods?
They are goddesses in training. Like me, they
Goddesses
are
in training. I'm sorry. Sorry, I
I'm
interrupted.
sorry, I was trying to translate that for you in your language.
Okay.
These females are downloading. They're at 60%. I am at 60%. Olodumare. 60% Olodumare. My Orishas are at 60%. We are in the 6th year. We are in the year of 6.
So he goes on these tangent rants and he carried on with it. And some of these rants were controversial over the years. Like, for instance, we welcome all communities here, specifically the gay community. We welcome everybody in open arms. We don't wish anything negative towards them. So these are not my opinion. These are the opinion of LGO Bishop. And he's going to admit how he gave sexual, basically, things to other men for money when he needed to.
Be real with y'all right now, man. In that video, that was me, bro. That homosexual video. Like the video with the white dude, I was me, bro. Like, I'ma just tell you right now, it was me, you know? And that's just a part of my life where I was just doing anything, you know what I'm saying? It's wild shit. I was doing crazy shit for money. So that was me in the homosexual video, man. Did y'all hear me? Did you want to clip that? Oh, he admitted it. That was me, bro.
He admitted to some of these things and he didn't stop there. He continued to admit more. Here we are.
I really, in my life, like I told you, I was trying to be bisexual. I want to be bisexual. If it was up to me, I would be bisexual because it was like, it benefited me in one, you know, because that whole Hollywood world is homosexual. And so I would have been paid, you know what I'm saying, if I could, you know what I'm saying, do those things. And so I was into that world, you know what I'm saying, and I didn't give a fuck what people thought about me and didn't know I was going to be a spiritual teacher one day trying to be a black leader. But it
was that part right there which led people to suspect that his alleged cult is just a money grab for him and things that he did to get a means of relevancy at any cost. Now, a lot of people said he also admitted to these things because Young Pharaoh caught him. Young Pharaoh, the former public figure who was going viral almost every other weekend, you know, now is taking off platforms. But Young Pharaoh said that LGO did these things, so he had no other choice but to come out after this right here.
No. Texting another man. No, she said when she left you, she caught you texting another man. Did you see me do that? Did you say that he said that's what females do? Caught you texting. Men don't do that. No, I got pictures of you with him. Men don't do that. No, I got pictures of you with another man. You talk about a past, like you talk about my past, you talk about my character. I'm talking about you right now. I have pictures of you. No, I'm talking about me and you.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup.
Now, these things would continue on as the news kind of went more viral in recent times, such as this week right here.
Testimony wrapping up tonight. Testimony wrapping up for the day in the DeKalb County trial of Eligio Bishop, the alleged cult leader charged with rape and posting revenge porn.
So Bishop is the leader of the group Carbon Nation. He was arrested in April of 2022. 11 Alive's Tracy A. McPeer has been monitoring this case for us. So Tracy, you just stepped out of the courtroom and we heard from this defendant for the first time.
That's right. We heard Eligio Bishop speak during his interview with detectives when he was arrested. Then 2 more former members of Carbon Nation took the stand.
Women couldn't wear shirts at one point in time, so We started putting leaves on our nipples. Every woman had to have sex with NatureBoy.
On day 3 of testimony in the Eligio Bishop rape trial, 2 more former members took the stand and described the group Carbon Nation, where they say Bishop cut off their contact with the outside world and controlled his members.
He considers himself to be God. So he went from saying that I'm your higher self to I'm your master teacher. And so he believes that he is the end-all be-all, the alpha.
Now, some of these things she said, I would somewhat agree, because he seems a little bit off. He says things and do these things that make people look at him and question his motive. I'm about to play something that's a little bit questionable. Now, NatureBoy said something about what he does with other folks, young ones, and it kind of led a string of things and kind of almost to his demise after these statements years ago right here.
Around me? No, I'm gonna be naked as fuck in front of your kids. My son comes up and grabs my penis. I let him grab my penis. I had sex with his mom. I'm making love to his mother. After I'm done, I'm laying there chilling. He grabbed my penis. He's playing with my penis. I let that happen. I say, yeah, look, you got one too. And he laughing, and the moment is over. It's pure. And if I do that with...
Nah, there's nothing pure about that. He also said things that if he can do that with someone else, young one, then it's cool. I mean, it's just a lot of things right there. And then what led Sonetta TV do an interview with him where they thought he's basically not the man that Sonetta used to know, because he starts tweaking out about having his wings. If you don't believe me, then I'm gonna fall back and let you guys listen to NatureBoy talk about his wings.
I got my wings, sir.
What kind of wings are you talking about, brother? Flying wings, invisible? What kind of wings are you talking about, man?
Wings of a butterfly that formed from a caterpillar. Butterflies don't conversate with caterpillars. The coding isn't right.
With this type of mindset, it reminds me of the movie Get Out. How many of y'all saw the movie Get Out? When you look at the movie Get Out,
Nah, Sonetta wasn't tripping. When you look at the movie Get Out, it almost displays the behavior of NatureBoy and where he's going with this, because he also alleged that several men in Guatemala was following him and took him somewhere. Was started to talk about caves or whatever when Sonetta brought up, but I want you to check this out.
Guatemala, it started. When I first left, when I did the interview with you, I left. I went to Guatemala. And when I went to Guatemala, some people came out with me. And it wasn't the people I thought it was a whole bunch of guys. And I was like, I thought a woman would come with me because I was vlogging about me leaving. You know, I came to your channel with Young Pharaoh and I said I was gonna leave.
have you went into like any caves or anything like that?
No, I've been to many caves.
Like, have you went into...
That part was a little bit disturbing, but so basically let's give you guys the rundown if you don't know what's going on. So from what we've gathered here, Bishop's cult allegedly preyed upon vulnerable individuals, promising them spiritual enlightenment and salvation, only to manipulate and exploit them for personal gain. I mean, talk about a betrayal of trust. These are some of the things that led a lot of people fear it. Now, let's keep going. Now, when you look at these things, but wait, it gets even crazier. Reports suggest that Bishop and his inner circle subjected their followers to psychological and physical trauma, all under the guise of religious teachings. Now, it's the stuff nightmares are made of, folks. But guess what, I Smoke Hip Hop Nation? Listen, now here were the things that take a dramatic turn. As the trials unfolds, we're seeing bombshell revelations left and right. Witnesses are stepping forward, painting a chilling picture of life inside the Bishop's cult. alleged cult that is. Now, let me tell you, it's sending shockwaves through the community because so many bloggers, mostly females in particular, are talking about this and keeping this going. And they've actually been on this for several years now. So kudos to those females who've been on Mr. Nature Boy, you know what I mean? Now, but amidst all the chaos and controversy, there's one question on everyone's mind: will justice be served? I mean, Bishop's followers have been brainwashed into blind loyalty, making it difficult to unravel the truth. But hey, the justice system doesn't mess around clearly when it comes to cults, and I guess they're really jumping on it. Maybe they want to be the only ones to govern you guys and take control. That was a joke right there. But anyways, regardless of the outcome, one thing's for sure: the Ilago Bishop cult trial is shining a spotlight on the dangers of unchecked powers and manipulation in these YouTube streets. If you look at the situation with Brother Polite and several others as well, it's a wake-up call for us all to remain vigilant and question authority and question any of these content creators who pop up out of nowhere seeking money, fame, and your attention. Now, and that's basically a wrap for today's commentary, folks. What are your thoughts on the Elijah, whatever his name? Nature Boy changes his name every often, y'all. So bear with me if I can't pronounce his name. He was 3 God. He was the 6th star. He has several names. But anyways, what are your thoughts on the Bishop's cult trial? Drop a comment below and let us know what you think. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates on this gripping case. Until next time, stay informed and stay safe. Peace. Love your family, love your kids, and truly indeed, stay blessed, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out.
She out in traffic with that brand new Glock 380. Went to see the voodoo lady. I'm on high shit right now. That woo done turned me crazy. With a brand new black Mercedes. It's a stay la vie, my baby. I see so many Z's. It look like double Z's. OMG. Red and blue flag hanging on my back. Extra swag. 90210. You know I'm from the roads. Rock and roll. I'm motherfucking Lauderdale. With the sack. 3 for sale. Yeah, I'm on that Adderall. Can't you tell? Yeah, I might be on that perk. Still feelings on my shirt.